Greetings ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Adrian here. Welcome back to the channel and to another MMO discussion video. This time around it's for a very sensitive, controversial topic that I think we all should discuss and bring it to the forefront of topics to discuss, and that is pay to win. What is pay to win? How do you define a pay to win game? And most importantly, how does it affect you? The purpose of this discussion video is to get a general term out of everybody of what pay to win specifically means to you as an MMORPG player. And it's a good thing I want to have this discussion now to prepare you guys for a series of videos that I'm coming up with. It has something to do with my Store Raider series, which I kind of calmed and I'm going to bring back later on in the year. So again, I ask you, at its core, what does pay to win mean to you? If you just browse the web today and look for a general description, a definition of pay to win, in its simplistic form, it is when a player in a game can purchase the best weapons or gear to get an advantage directly or faster than another player who doesn't pay, is what pay to win simply means. And over the years, the pay-to-win definition has evolved and evolved because of the various different types of games, payment models, microtransaction structures that these games come out with. It's getting harder to pinpoint an exact definition now, but the core idea remains the same. If you pay for something to get a big advantage, whether it is your character stats through new weapons and gear that otherwise non-paying players cannot get, then it is considered pay-to-win. In today's market of MMORPGs, however, because of the leveling journey, because of how long in terms of a time investment MMORPGs are in terms of leveling and growing your character, a lot of studios now come up with monetization systems that allows players to bypass long grinds and make things more convenient as well, like faster leveling through the sale of experience boosters and character boosts that lets you bypass all that grindy stuff. Is that considered pay to win in your opinion, or is that pay for convenience? I ask this because the line is getting really thin now between the two. Pay to win and pay to convenience. I personally feel that the convenience side of things will really boil down to what the game is offering. What is that MMORPG all about? If it is a PvP centric MMO, where you know your endgame is going to involve player versus player, either through structured arena battlegrounds or through open world large guild versus guild PvP warfare. If paying for convenience items like experience boosters, crafting bonuses, and all that stuff, will that be considered pay to win? Because you are giving your character an advantage to get to the endgame faster, which directly or indirectly gives you access to the best stuff, the gear, the weapons, in addition to getting you a front row seat with the world bosses or whatever content there is to do at endgame to get you into that top bracket of well-geared players that will have an impact on PvP. If that's the case, then should we not define that game as pay to win? Whereas in other situations, you get PvE theme park MMOs that offers all these shortcuts, right? The boosts, the XP boosts, the character boosts, and when you get to the end game, it's all about PvE, dungeons and raiding. Now, if that is the case, would you consider that MMO a pay-to-win MMO if PvP doesn't take center stage? So I hope you can see where I'm coming from. It's getting really hazy and blurry to define what is a pay-to-win game these days, and I'd love to read your opinions, your thoughts, and your definitions of pay-to-win in the comments section below. And of course, if you want, you can list out some of the games that you think is definitely pay-to-win, but I warn you that will cause a lot of heated debate in the comments section, as you would do. Again, this is a controversial subject, but it's the right one to talk about, not only to ensure that us as gamers are on the same page and are aware of some of these bullshit practices that studios tend to take, heavily monetizing a game, favoring pay-to-win solutions over something like a proper pay-to-progress faster solution. It's also a great way for new players to the genre to get informed and know what pay-to-win means and know what to look out for, and to know which games they should be very careful about when it comes to spending money. So that's really it. This is really just a thought-provoker style of an MMORPG discussion video, and I look forward to reading your opinions. So that's it from me. Hit the like button for more MMO discussion videos, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe to the channel where I cover all things MMO. I appreciate the support. Once again, I'm Adrian, and I thank you for watching. Hey folks, welcome to the end screen. Thank you very much for watching that video. If you want to watch more, you can click on the cards at the bottom here, and feel free to subscribe to the channel with the button down there, which will give you notifications on all my latest uploads. Later, Gator.